let's continue. Oh shoot, you guys can see the mouse. Damn it. Let's continue. Again, I have a script, so if you ever see me scroll, it's just because I have a script. Now, how does one start streaming? Let's dive into it. How to stream? Step 1. Setting up your account and username and streaming software. All right? Fans, stop laughing! I can hear you! So for starters, you want to try to make sure that your username is something you actually like. All right? I feel like a lot of people overlook this in one of two ways. Either they just go with whatever name, it doesn't matter, and they just start streaming. Or they spend like literally months trying to come up with the perfect name, okay? Don't be cutie boy 420 elite, I love you mom, but also don't spend 2 months trying to come up with a username and pushing everything back to the point where you just never ever stream because you don't feel like you found that perfect username, okay? Try to be somewhere in the middle, all right? And if I can give you any tips for that, it's first of all, try to make it short and sweet. Nobody wants to type in 20 billion letters just to go to your Twitch. And try to please have it relate to something that you will not regret being related to in like 4 or 5 years. Just imagine the future, okay? Think, maybe in 5 years dabbing won't be cool. Maybe I shouldn't name myself Dabmaster420. Like just imagine, okay? Those are my 2 big tips for creating a username. Ask yourself, is it 10 characters or less? Yasuo! I didn't even think of that, but y'all are right, okay? Y'all are right. And is there a possibility that I'll hate myself for picking this name 5 years from now? Yeah. As for website and software, these right here. Oh my god, my hand cuts off. Fuck. These. As for website and software, it's up to you what you stream on. But like if you're not streaming on Twitch, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just saying. OBS is the classic streaming software. However, Streamlabs and OBS have come together to create Streamlabs OBS, which I think is extremely overlooked and really, really great for people. Oh, no cussing. I'm sorry, I have to time myself out. I have to time myself out in the corner. Repent, repent, repent. What do people do when they repent? Repent, repent, repent. Okay, I've repented. Thanks. As I was saying, Streamlabs OBS is actually a great program that is heavily overlooked that takes all of the guesswork out of OBS, okay? It's super intuitive, it has built-in layouts, overlays, alert packages, it has everything. So if you really don't want to deal with YouTubing an OBS tutorial, just use Streamlabs OBS. It connects to your Twitch automatically, etc., etc. I'm not gonna get into it. These 2 are great. That's what you should use to stream. Also, friendly reminder, there is a YouTube tutorial for literally anything you want to know how to do on Twitch. So I'm not gonna go too much into the tech side of stuff, because you could just Google it yourself, I'm just saying. All right, next up, after setting up your username, account, and streaming software, what? No. Just stream, forehead. Just stream. Like literally, that's it. Like press start streaming on OBS and see how it goes. Like, are you streaming yet? No, why not just press the button? It's like right there. Like just press it. It's right. Like just stream. Just like do it. That's all, folks. Just stream. All right, thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow the channel, turn on notifs, and use your Twitch Prime. Skamast. I'm just kidding. Of course, that's presentation. No worries, no worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. Actual steps to start streaming. Someone was like, short class. Easy clap. Nope, this is a full length class, all right? Don't get it twisted. Full class, let's go. As I actually detailed, yes. First step to start streaming is correct. The real step two, get a trusted friend or two to support / watch / mod your stream. If you don't have one, just network. GGX style. I'm kidding. But it is a very good idea to get some friends or someone to come check out your stream or be there and chat to make it a funner environment and a more welcoming environment for new viewers. All right, guys? Next up. Oh, wait, by the way, when I say network here, I mean like, if you seriously don't have any friends that are in the Twitch scene or don't have any friends at all, Bible thump, I know that feel, don't worry. Just make friends within the stream communities that you already enjoy watching. I feel like that's the easiest way to make friends within the Twitch space. You watch Greek and someone else watches Greek and you guys have interest in the same stuff. Be friends and be like, hey, I want to stream too. Like, would you want to come by? Maybe check it out, blah, 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 blah. But after you're friends, don't like just sound like you're using them. All right? And then step 3, and this is something that I feel is heavily overlooked, and that is find at least one outlet for exposure / new viewers. A lot of people won't tell you this part of the equation, but in my opinion, it's like the most important part or the second most important part. Literally anything that'll funnel even 10 clicks to your stream, and therefore 10 people to your channel, can make a world of a difference. Let me give you guys an example of what I did back in the day, like 4 years ago. 4 years ago, Tumblr was poppin'. I know it's not now, but it was. So Tumblr was poppin', and the League of Legends tag in Tumblr was also poppin'. And I had a Tumblr blog with like 800 followers, not really that many. But every time that I would stream, I would make a post on my blog, and I'd say, hey, I'm streaming, and I would hashtag the League of Legends tag. And that was a tag that people checked frequently, like even I checked it frequently. And I would make the post appealing. You know, I'd be like, hey, like I'm playing these games, I'm doing this, if you wanna come chill, wanna come hang out, wanna come play with us, click this link, say hi, yada, yada, yada. Gotta sell your own stream. Put it out there somewhere and, you know, make people want to click on it. And again, this doesn't have to be something huge like hitting the front page of a subreddit, but Reddit is a great place to look, and it can also be like really small scale, like post in your university's League of Legends group or your Twitch Facebook group or whatever it is. I even used to do that. So whatever it is, get a way to get your stream in front of some new eyeballs. And please don't do it in a BM way, like spamming your link in someone else's chat. Ain't nobody gonna like you if you do that, okay? I'm gonna give you detention. Don't do that. Don't do it, right? Just saying. Think of an awesome way, do something special, make it worthy of people's interest, then post about it somewhere. For example, in the League of Legends subreddit, I've seen a lot of people do like 24-hour charity streams for this or that, and they post it and it gets a lot of upvotes because who doesn't like charity? Okay, if you don't like charity, what's wrong with you? But figuring out some way to get people to come to your stream and putting it out there, all right? Because I'm sorry to break it to you, but if you just press start streaming and you don't tell anybody about it, and you sit there at 0 viewers, Billy from Massachusetts doesn't even want to scroll all the way down to 0 viewers and click on a random stream. It's not gonna happen. Help me help you, help yourself, okay? Post it somewhere. Next, I'm sorry, I really had to talk about this step. It's important. Okay. Real step 4. Get hyped. Woo! This involves doing anything that actually gets you excited for streaming. Prep yourself. Oops, I just right-clicked. prep yourself. For me, this involves being well rested, well fed, and playing some exciting music. Woo! Did I add a... You know what, never mind. And playing some exciting music, okay? Plus, I really highly recommend planning something for your stream that's exciting. Like today, I'm only gonna play Heimerdinger, topping off my ranked games, even though I've never played Heimer. That's probably not the most exciting thing to do. But either way, plan something fun so that once you actually stream, you're actually having fun, okay? I know, crazy, but streaming should be fun, contrary to popular belief. There was one other thing I wanted to go over in this section. And I want everybody to listen really closely to this. I'm putting down my clicker. Everybody, come here. Come here. While we're in this section of getting hyped, I want to elaborate on something. I've seen a lot of people that seem to be kind of forcing themselves to stream or to try streaming without it being something that is naturally pleasant or enjoyable or interesting for them. What I mean by this is sometimes people have the wrong motives for streaming, whether that be money, that's probably the most common one, or because you want someone to notice that you're streaming, or because you think you're supposed to stream, or this or that, or whatever it is. First of all, it's really not a get-rich-quick scheme at all. And it's something that you should be happy to do for no money and just as a hobby. If you're a happily antisocial person who really doesn't like being in front of crowds or doing anything and who's really introverted and etc, 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 maybe streaming just isn't right for you and you don't have to force that upon yourself. And of course, I'm not talking about people who are actually successful at streaming. Where was I? Hello? I mean, it's just a clicker. Wait, hold on. Did someone tell you to do this? What? Oh my god. I don't even have whatever. Sorry, I'm back. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna say what just happened. But as I was saying, try not to do it for the wrong reasons. And like, be okay with accepting whether or not this is something that's really for you. A lot of streamers, or a lot of successful streamers, are people who are naturally outgoing, naturally happy to be in front of crowds, be the center of attention. Say it. Somebody came into my room with, you know what? Don't worry about it. But also, this doesn't mean that people who are antisocial can't be successful at streaming. I'm just saying, don't force it, and specifically, don't force it for the wrong reasons. And even if you are antisocial, like you could stream in front of like just your friends, 5 people, and have it be that kind of thing. But I'm talking about specifically people who are trying to make a living out of it. I've seen people who are like, I'm gonna make streaming work, and they're like naturally antisocial, hate being in front of crowds, don't like talking to people, like don't want to entertain, but they're like, I want this to be a job. They drop out of everything, they just stream full time. Like, I'm sorry, honey, it's probably not gonna work. All in all, I just want to point out that every single person who does this for a living did it for free as a hobby for a really long time before making any money from it. And almost none of them ever expected it to be more than just a hobby. I know at least I sure didn't. Okay, it was just Fed. It was just Fed being, you know, Fed doing something Fed does, whatever. It can be hard living with dudes sometimes, that's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Oh, I saw somebody respond to my tweet about this, and they were like, Soda Poppin said that if you're looking for Twitch tips and tricks, then you probably shouldn't be streaming at all. And here's the thing, I think it's totally normal to want to do your research. I did before I started streaming, but I think what Soda Poppin is trying to say is that if you can't if you're not already excited to stream and happy to do it without any type of push or tips or tricks, then it's not something that is naturally right for you. I feel bad because people will tell me like, oh, like I want to stream, but like I don't feel excited for it, or like it's hard to stream and do this, or hard to stream and do that. And it's like, it shouldn't be difficult to stream. You should be so happy to have people in your chat interact. Even if it's 2 or 3 people, you should be happy to entertain those 2 or 3 people. All right. Anyways, last step, just press that start streaming button. Seriously, just do it. Don't let your memes be dreams. Just Nike, do it. Just do it. Why am I thrusting at Greek's face? Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. Forehead. All right. Next up, what is this slide? Oh my God. Okay. Now that we've outlined the basics on how to get started, I'm gonna go more in depth on specific tips and tricks. Let's start with branding. Something that sounds like some big ol' annoying business word. It really just means, what do people think of when they think of you? Or what do they associate you with? This all ties into the notion of giving people a reason to watch you. What's your thing? What's your hook? Do you dress up in a cow costume and play Master Yi? Do you rage, but you make it funny? Or are you just really freaking good at a game? Like, how are you so good? Are you a bot? Are you genetically modified? What's wrong with you? Try to figure out what makes you stand out and really focus in on that thing. I would like to note that this is for someone that's really trying to take their stream to the next level. Your average streamer who just wants to chill with like their 10 friends while streaming, you don't have to think this far into it. Literally just press start streaming and chill. And also, you don't necessarily have to think this far into it. You can build a decently sized stream simply off of your personality and interacting with people and doing this and that and like getting to know people one-on-one and having them really like you for who you are as a whole, which people will with time regardless. But if you don't specifically think about branding and getting exposure, etc., it'll be a lot slower of a process. Like a lot slower, okay? This is what you gotta do to put yourself out there and to get those eyeballs on your stream. Also, this goes along with the fact that you don't really want dead air on your stream. Just like you don't want dead air on a radio channel. They'll literally just like cut to a commercial if there's any dead air. It's hard, but when people come to your stream, they will watch you for like 10 to 15 seconds before deciding whether they should X out or actually stay for a bit longer. You literally only have that small amount of time to impress them and make them stay. So as difficult as it can be, you want to always be talking, always be doing something, always be interacting. And I think this was my biggest advantage, aside from being a grill, when I first started out, was that I love talking to Twitch chat. Like Twitch chat, I fucking love you. I freaking love you, Twitch chat. Like whenever I saw somebody come into my chat and they were talking, like it was so exciting for me. And I loved responding. And this allowed me to have little to no dead air on my stream because I was always just responding to what people were saying. No, I won't take my top off. No, I won't show bobs and vagine. Just kidding. There were actually a lot of nice people, especially when I first started out. Random note. A lot of girls are worried about how people will treat them when they first start streaming just because they're a girl. But I actually felt like people were like surprisingly nice to me. Sure, there's that one annoying Billy from Massachusetts who's 12 and like passes bedtime. But aside from that, a lot of people were just ridiculously nice. There's a lot of pros and cons to being that minority female in a majority male demographic community industry. But a lot of people are gonna be like, wow, like a girl who's just chilling and playing games, like this is great. A lot of people are actually really nice about that. So girls out there, don't be afraid, try it. And if someone's mean, tell me because I will find their IP address and I'll beat they... Sorry. This is Professor Pokey, not Gangsta Pokey. Next.